flaps down, landing gear down, tail hook up. Always a good idea when you aren't on a carrier deck and don't have a wire to catch. He'll land the aircraft in what we call a more conventional manner. He'll roll those main gear onto the ground. Jim Tobel out of Bamberg, South Carolina. He and I were talking this morning about shrimp and grits and low country cooking. I just got hungry talking to him. And he touches the main gear down on the F4U Corsair, sponsored by Qaud. Right here at the Quad City Air Show, holds that tail wheel up. And we've got a really, really special treat for you at Show Center. Because when he gets to Show Center, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to experience a little bit of what it was like to be on an aircraft carrier. Aircraft carriers are floating cities. There was the flight deck right below that, the hangar deck. The hangar deck is where we stored the airplanes. But you couldn't put a whole lot of airplanes on a carrier deck or a hangar deck like this. They're just too big. So the Navy said, we're going to have folding wing airplanes. And the mechanism on this folding wing airplane works perfectly. And it is a salute to the Quad City Air Show, our friends at Qaud, and the people of the Quad Cities. Jim is going to bring that aircraft back to Show Center and fold the wings and show you how we did it on the carrier decks. They would fold the wing on the carrier deck, put the aircraft on an elevator. It would ride down to the below decks. And there, damage would be repaired, battle damage. The aircraft would be maintained. The pilot would spend some time with his crew chief, going over the problems he had with the aircraft. And that's when maintenance went to work, non-stop, all night long, whatever it took to get these airplanes back in the air, where they could actually do their job, defending the carrier group and projecting force where it needed to be against the Japanese. That big R2800 engine just idling right now. He'll have to get some hydraulic pressure going here in just a minute by cranking it up. Right there, he'll lock the brakes, add a little bit of power, get that hydraulic pressure coming up, flip the switch and watch him as he unlocks the locking pins on the wings and salutes the Quad City Air Show, ladies and gentlemen. The F4U Corsair, Jim Tobel at the controls. What a beautiful sight and sound. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a big Quad City welcome for Jim Tobel in the Corsair.